it's Aurora from Social One, and today I'm gonna do a movie review text for the last project from English subject. Hope you enjoy! And for today, I'm gonna review a movie that called The Greatest Showman. I know that it's an old movie. The movies came out in 2017. It's been 6 years since the movie is out, but the reason why I choose this movie because for me, The Greatest Showman is my all-time favorite movie ever, and everyone that haven't watched The Greatest Showman should watch it. Okay, now let's get into the first part of movie review text that's called Introduction or Orientation. So, The Greatest Showman is a movie about a young boy who named P.T. Barnum, who has a big dreams and he wants to fulfill his dreams. P.T. Barnum displays a natural talent for publicity, promotions, and he already selling lottery tickets by the age of 12. After trying his hands at various jobs, Barnum starts to show business to indulge his limitless imagination, rising from nothing to create Barnum and Bailey Circus. For the next part, it's evaluation, pros and cons. For the pros, there are so many pros about this movie. The first one is it features a lot of talented cast and the soundtrack was widely praised by a lot of people. The music takes a big part of this movie, and let me tell you why. Because The Greatest Showman is basically a musical kind of movie with all of the original songs, and each of the songs are absolutely wonderful. The movies also showed us a lot of stunning choreography that could ever happen in a film. Frankly, the movie is visually stunning, including the costume and the stats. And the most important thing is all the cast shines. Whether it's just singing or bringing quieter moments to life, they are all fantastic. There isn't any weak performance in bunch. It's just like they are born to be in this movie. There's only one cons about this movie, but it's kind of crucial because The Greatest Showman is a true story, but it didn't cover the true story of Barnum Circus in a fulfilling way. It was actually shallow and watered down, so to be honest, it's kind of disappointing. The next part is interpretation. The Greatest Showman is a biographical movie about a young man named P.T. Barnum. P.T. Barnum, who is an entertainer, museum owner, circus, and entertainment producer. He served in the house of rich family where he befriended his future wife, Charity, that against her parents' wishes. Charity and Barnum now have two daughters, Caroline and Helen. They live a mediocre life until Barnum is sacked from his jobs when the company he works for goes bankrupt. Barnum managed to persuade a bank to lend him money to take over a museum in his town, which he wants to fill with curiosities. Unfortunately, it doesn't do well until Barnum decides to fill it with real-life curiosities. He recruits all sorts of misfits, including a very small man, a bearded lady, conjoined twins, a man that cover in hair, also Anne and W.D. Wheeler, who are African-American siblings, and a trapeze artist. Of course, it wasn't easy to build a circus on his own. Some locals think that the show causes too much controversy, but on the other hand, there's also some locals who love the show. To build more of the audience and to be accepted by the high society, Barnum decided to employ a well-respected producer named Philip Carroll to help him. In London, Barnum meets a famous opera singer named Jenny Lind, whom he persuades to come to America to perform around the country. Barnum goes into debt to do this, and when Jenny gives up the tour, Barnum ends up bankrupt. But he doesn't give up and developed the idea of touring his show around the country in a big top 10. So, if you're ever confused about watching a movie, you should try watching The Greatest Showman. I'll give this movie rating 9 out of 10. That's all from me today. Thank you.